just the versatility in tone. This is the humbucker. And then the single coil. Ah, where'd my knee lever go? That one likes to pop up. I meant to play an A7 sharp 5. I meant to go. That was the one. But the range of the guitar, so I'm gonna have to buy a longer bar to reach all 12 strings because I want that to ring. And have that on top. I literally can't reach across them all, but I just had a lick where I wanted my range to go all the way from down here to up there in one position. This thing's awesome. And then there's extra changes, so stuff like key of G, something like that's a new half diminished voicing. I'm using that knee lever, the fifth knee lever that I'm activating by raising my knee. So if you see my left knee, there's a left, right, and a raise, and I can I changed the tuning on the bottom string so that I could get that really huge major 7. And it's not taking any time at all to... The stuff I'm used to is there. There's a big change in where the things I'm used to are at, but they're still there, and it wasn't that bad to get used to them being in a different place, but the extra changes on top of it. Oh, the other big thing, the fourth pedal is awesome. It's actually, so usually you have A, B, C pedal in a row. The extra pedal is actually in the 0 position, so it's to the left. Most of the time the fourth pedal would be added, so it'd be A, B, C, D, but this is 1 A, B, C, and the really awesome thing about that pedal is it does this. So here's I'm in the key of G again. The A, B pedal just turns 1 chord to 4 chords, so there's 1. That's the normal thing with the A and B pedal. But if I move my foot over and I'm on pedal 1 and pedal A, I get a dominant 4. So instead of raising that B to a C, it drops it to a B flat. So it just goes in the other direction, but that's so... And that's I'm switching where my foot position to get to the other pedals. So I'm doing C, G, C7, which is a super, that's a passing chord way to get from a one chord, or to get from a triad to a ninth chord or to a seventh chord, but it's right there in one position. And that's the wild part is doing all that in one position. I can play all that stuff, moving the bar around, but to be able to pull off all of this new stuff in one position, and especially to have that low range, I mean, this is just so cool down here. So let me do big voicings, open voicings. So to have those low bass notes, and then it's really cool because I can do pedal steel licks down in the bass range, which is something that you can't do on the C6 neck. The C6 neck goes lower, but you can't do. There's no whole step changes down on the bottom strings on the C6 neck. You play the bass notes, and you got your bass notes. That's great, but with this particular tuning. So I'm in open position. It's tuned down to open D, D9. So I'm in pedals down position. Will give me a G chord. But even all the way down in that range, and those are the bottom. That's the bottom triad when you play an open G chord on a guitar. But I can. So yeah, like if you're in the key of D. Yeah. So now I'm just gonna play the open strings. I've only had it since Monday and it's Thursday, but I might be a convert because there's a way if I add one more change, it's going to be basically a universal tuning, which means I can do all the C6 stuff that I want. And the big thing with the C6, so if I'm in pedals down, pedals open position, the big thing on the C6 neck is one pedal drops the third to a minor third, the other pedal drops the fifth to a flat fifth, and I have both of those changes on my left leg on this guitar. There's dropping the fifth with my knee lever raise, and then going to the minor third with pedal 1. All I need, that would be the dominant 7th. All I need is I'm going to have my right knee, left knee lever that I don't need for any of that stuff I just did. I don't need my right knee at all, so I can just lock over and hold it. If I drop it to the 6th instead of the dominant 7th, then I'll have everything ready to go. I can flat the 3rd, I can flat the 5th, I can release that knee lever to raise the 6th to the dominant 7th, that's also a C6 neck change. Then I'd have all of my C6 stuff available, and in this particular tuning, the neck repeats itself, so that means I could do it down here. That entire range. 2 octaves and a third in one position of anything I want to do. I'm very, very excited. I meant to just show the sound of the pickups and I got carried away.